Hello there, my crypto bit brothers and sisters. Here's old Bulldog Rod, and over to my left is Papa Ron.
Hello, hello. Nice
Hello.
to be here.
It is. Oh, guess what? I cooked last night. Oh man, you'll never believe. It's such a nice day last night. I decided I was gonna pull out some mesquite brisket, some mesquite uh, charcoal, and I put it in the bottom of my grill. I got this big old huge pipe. I took me two chickens. At first, I thought they were real small, but after they defrosted, man, they blew up. Anyway, I cut them in half and I just threw them on the grill, put a bunch of salt and pepper and some garlic and some other stuff on them, and cooked them up for a couple hours. And oh my gosh, they were the juiciest, most tenderest pieces of chicken. And at that, I made some green beans with
Very
some,
good.
yeah, oh baby.
You
And
see,
look
these
at me
folks
now,
probably don't
man.
realize, but Rod is from Texas, and I met him and his sister, who I married, back in the 70s.
Yeah,
And most folks don't know what a Texas barbecue is. And a Texas barbecue always, now it didn't sound like Rod because he's probably just cooking for himself, but most Texas barbecues have either 3 to 5 meats on the grill. You
oh
just
yeah.
don't barbecue chicken or brisket.
No,
No. You put the sausage on there and the whole gamut.
put the sausage, the steaks, the
Yeah,
chicken, and
it's a big
and
old ordeal.
usually pheasant and quail. Oh yeah, I mean not pheasants, but dove and quail. Yeah, oh baby,
And you know why we look the way
wrapped
we
in
look?
bacon and wrapped in bacon. Oh baby.
Let's get started. Obviously,
Okay, let's get
everybody's
started.
aware that Bitcoin, last night I think it hit just under $7,500.
Wow,
Everybody's touting about it.
they
Um,
are.
it's
They
just
need to be.
phenomenal. Yeah, it's really something. Before we get into that, we want to do. There's been 3 or 4 news things that everybody ought to be aware of. At least we want to share a couple of them with you. This comes out of the Business Standard, and it talks about this exchange that added 100,000 customers in one day. And guess what? It
Wow,
was Coinbase.
wow. Coinbase, 100 grand. Oh,
100,000
boy.
people in one day signed up to use their exchange.
Wow.
It reminds me of a couple things, Rod.
Okay, tell me about them.
This kind of growth and Bitcoin jumping up like this. I mean, obviously, they can't. This parabolic rise can't last forever.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, somebody's going to cash out or something, and there'll be a panic. But people need to be aware of that too. So, and I've also read articles where people are actually putting Bitcoin on their visas, or they're borrowing money to buy Bitcoin, anything to get in on this money making deal right now, because the speculators, they continue to think it's going to go up. What it reminds me of is the real estate thing that we had. I don't know how many years ago it was, 10 years ago, when everybody was jumping into the real estate market. They had like no qualifying loans. You didn't need to prove income or credit. You just had to buy property. And people were jumping into that like crazy, trying to turn these homes because they were increasing in value so rapidly. People were making a lot of money. So, and I'm not saying that Bitcoin's in a bubble. I still think this thing is just getting started. Rod and I believe that it's still going to go a lot higher than this.
Oh yeah.
But, if you're, I don't want to say negative, if you're borrowing money to buy Bitcoin, that's not good. It might be. I don't know. But I think there just needs to be a word of caution. And, like Rod keeps saying, this is Rod's biggest thing. Don't invest more than you can lose. Or do
That's
lose.
right. That's right. Four to lose.
So, anyway. Kind of
That's why I
reminds me
only do $50 a month.
of beans.
Cool beans.
But you can see the growth on this. I mean, 100,000 users in one day, this thing ain't slowing down yet. It's full steam ahead.
It sure is.
And then here's something about Amazon. Now, Amazon has, as far as I understand it, it has taken Bitcoin in the past, but it's through a roundabout way. Bitcart. There's another platform that I think is associated with Amazon that takes Bitcoin. So you take your Bitcoin to Bitcart, and then you can buy through Amazon. But on this article, it says that Amazon, and this is just a question, could Amazon be launching its own crypto? Because it bought 3 domain names.
Yeah, it did.
And so they're kind of speculating what Amazon is up to at this point. But we know everybody's getting into the blockchain.
Oh, yeah.
For people to say that this thing is, I don't know. I was talking to my neighbor the other day, and he was asking about Bitcoin. I said, Mel, should have got into this when I told you months ago, because it's just gone crazy.
But it's still not too late.
No, it's not. But
that's what I keep telling everybody at work. I keep telling these young kids, I says, man, if you got $10, you need to put them in this. It's a hell of a lot better than the freaking savings account.
Yeah, that's for sure. Anyway, that was interesting about Amazon. And here's another I thought was real interesting, is that some of these colleges back east have a blockchain and Bitcoin course of study. It's a class now, and these kids are flocking into it. I guess it's Stanford University.
Yeah.
They're anxious to learn about Bitcoin and blockchain, and these millennials. This is right up their alley.
Oh yeah.
Do something online like this. Anyway, pretty fascinating.
It is.
There's a caution thing here. I guess it's not a caution. We did a video and said Bitcoin Gold, which just forked, and the first part of November, they're supposed to start having their matching coins out, meaning they forked. They came up with some new protocols, some new rules on the blockchain, so Bitcoin Gold forked off of the chain. And when they do that, they don't have to, but Bitcoin Gold says we're going to match all Bitcoin coins out there in wallets. And some of the exchanges are doing that within the exchange, and some of them aren't. One that I don't think was Coinbase. So the fork happened, I think it was about the 23rd or something of October. And they said by the first part of November they were going to start issuing the coins to match the coins you have. So if you have 1 Bitcoin, they'll give you a Bitcoin Gold to match it. But some of the hesitancy that was out there, Rod, is they said, well, wait a minute, if I go to collect my Bitcoin Gold, you have to go to a wallet or an exchange that's authorized with Bitcoin Gold and will match it. They call this action replay, that if you go in there to get your coins, through reverse osmosis type thing, they can come into your other wallet and maybe take your Bitcoin out. Called replay. So there was some real concern about that Bitcoin Gold might not have put enough precaution in their code to stop that from happening. Well, this article, though, says that the Bitcoin Gold team touts safety update. They're saying, wait a minute, we solved the replay problem. If you go to claim your Bitcoin Gold, no hackers will be able to come back through the back door and get your Bitcoin. They feel that they've put that into their code now to solve that. Now, these articles will be down in the description box if somebody wants to learn more about this. But it's something you really ought to do some research on, because you don't want to put your Bitcoins at risk trying to get a few free Bitcoin, gold, tokens, or coins. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But, I was noticing, talking about Bitcoin, gold, or cash. Cash is way up, too. They jumped up to number 3.
I know. It's like, what, $675 or something?
$666.
Yeah. And
went up 16%. Went up 16%, man. That's a lot.
There's one more fork coming up, that Bitcoin 2X.
Yeah.
Their thing is supposed to be here in a couple weeks, middle of November. And folks, either this weekend or Monday, we'll do a show on what you need to know about this 2X fork.
Yeah.
But I did get an email from Coinbase,
Yeah.
and I have it right here. It says, we wanted to remind you that the upcoming Bitcoin Segwit 2X fork is projected to take place November 16th. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
There'll be 2 fork chains. In our effort to make Coinbase the most trusted, safe, and easy-to-use digital currency exchange, we are working to ensure we maximize your benefit from this event. So following the fork, any user storing Bitcoin on Coinbase at the time of the fork will be credited with an equal amount of Bitcoin 2X asset. So they're going to do it right within Coinbase. They did it with Bitcoin Gold, but with this one coming up, Coinbase is going to do it. You know, I got from. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but that's kind of good.
Maybe I ought to take all my Bitcoin in my wallet and dump it into Coinbase.
Well, you keep a lot of yours in Mycelium and stuff.
Yeah.
We can talk about that. Might be a thought.
Okay.
Anyway, it's just good to know if they're going to back that up. Rod, I want to do whatever you want to do. If you want to put your money in Coinbase, let's do it. But it might be the easy way to get. Now,
well, I thought Mycelium was going to be doing that with this split.
Bitcoin Gold, Mycelium was, and you might have to go in there and either you ought to Google that. You might have to update your wallet or go in there and get a key.
Oh, okay.
Now, my 2 daughters, I have them with their Bitcoin on a wallet called Blockchain. And I haven't been in their wallets, but this last weekend I said, we ought to check on your Bitcoin Cash if you never got it. So sure enough, Bitcoin Wallet, they just had a little tab there that, hey, I want my Bitcoin Cash, and both of them got awarded it. And this has been several weeks after the fork. But we got their Bitcoin Cash to them, and it was pretty easy.
Oh.
So Mycelium might have the same kind of deal.
I'll have to check it out. I'll check it out and look. Thank you, Ron.
Hey, let's keep going here. A lot to talk
Please.
about today.
We do.
Bitcoin bigger than McDonald's as far as market cap. And hey, that's not on the market. You got your market cap pulled up, Rod?
I do.
What is the Bitcoin? What is their percentage of the whole market cap right now? Up to the top of the market cap.
61.1.
Over
60%. Wow.
That's something else.
That is.
Anyway, Bitcoin bigger than McDonald's.
But fails as payment system, which it does.
Why it is. They talk about it in here. Look at that. It renewed an all-time high of 74.54, and I think it went up to 70. Anyway, 74, 75 something. But what the article talks about is that, hey, the miners' fees are still too high. It used to be like 2.5 cents to do a transaction, and now because of proof of work and the electricity bills and all that, it's like $2.40.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, $2.40.
Plus the time it takes to get a transaction done. And I've noticed that. If you transfer Bitcoin around or try to cash some out, which my son and I tried to do the other day or did, well, it just seems like it takes forever to get a transaction done on the blockchain with Bitcoin. These are some of the things they're struggling with, and that's why there's another fork with this 2X coming up. 2X wants to double the size of the blocks within the blockchain, and they're saying that might solve the slowness issue plus the higher fees. They want to reduce the fees. Anyway, then of course, so they're saying the fees on this is just too high, and the time. So they're not sure it could ever be used as a currency because of these issues, even though it's huge right now. But hopefully some of these forks will get that solved.
I hope
make
so.
Everybody happy, though, at the same time.
Yeah, make me happy.
Hey, Hey, here's one of the reasons here, and there were several articles written about this of why it started to escalate so fast, and that two of the biggest exchange groups in the world is launching Bitcoin futures, meaning they're starting to hedge bets on Bitcoin. So, you know, you start getting this is similar to maybe like stock market money. You know, when they start playing with derivatives, you don't actually have to buy the coin. You're just placing a bet on where you think that price will be in a certain period of time from when you purchase that derivative.
I'm gonna have to get on that, man. Maybe I'll make it. Make some big money, man.
Maybe, but if enough people get into this,
it's gonna drive the market down.
well, it's going to drive the price up. Maybe. I mean,
Well, if it's just hedging bets, I don't say I'd go up.
Well, if enough people are hedged on it, no, I think it could. But I think it takes a lot. Again, I don't understand this whole stock market thing and how these derivatives actually work.
I don't either. Yeah.
But anyway, they're saying because of some of this stuff is why the price is going up. Because now there's money that people aren't buying the Bitcoin, but there's money coming into it through these exchanges and doing these derivatives that is affecting it. At least that's what they're claiming.
Oh.
And matter of fact, because of that also, this last article we want to share, again, which is kind of what the thumbnail states, Bitcoin heading $10,000.
Well, they don't need no exchange to go there. We're getting $10,000 by the end of the year. You betcha.
I think it's coming too. I don't know if we're going to have a pullback between now and then. God, I mean, look how fast this has happened, Rod. You were talking about Bitcoin being 5,000 by the end of October.
Yeah.
And here it's only 3 days into November and it's 7,500.
I know. It passed 5,000 before the end of October.
If you really think about that, it's phenomenal.
I know. If I think about $3,000 by the end of December ain't nothing. If the rate we're going, that is.
What was it, $1,000 in January, or not even then, March or April?
Yeah.
So like in 6 to 8, 9 months, I mean, it's gone up unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it. I'm not trying to be negative.
No, absolutely not. I'm not negative about it. It's the way to go. Only way to go. You betcha.
What if people really start getting hold of this, or even the big money men start dumping money into this? I mean, there's only 21 million coins supposedly in fractions, but hell, I mean, anyway, exciting.
And I only got a fraction. $50 a month don't buy too much, but you know, it still goes up. My portfolio's up pretty good. And
the other two,
I'm happy with it.
The other two big boys, Ethereum and Litecoin, are still just hovering around there.
And I thought they would do better than they done, man. I'm disappointed in those guys.
Well, they could still break out. You know, Litecoin's got a positive future with what their platform is. And Ethereum, I don't know what the holdup with Ethereum is. As many people that are using the ERC20 coins and all these new ICOs that are involved with Ethereum, I don't know why that hasn't done better.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, we ought to.
Folks, is your money working for you? Thanks for watching.
And remember to give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up. We love your subscribers. We love you.
God bless.
You betcha. God